There are many amazing organizations out there that help with recreational therapy for our veterans and our military, but there is one very special here in San Diego that has taken it to a next level. Her passion for equestrian and for horses and her passion for our military and veterans has come into one great organization. Tammy, so wonderful to talk to you. Saddles and Service.
Thank you so much for having me. I just really appreciate this.
Well, I'm excited that our viewers get to hear more. I've been to the ranch, so I firsthand could sit here and do the whole segment without you about how excited I am about it, but we're not going to do that today. So you have a ranch. Just tell us a little bit about the ranch, the size of it, and how many horses you have.
Oh, sure. So we are nestled in a little area in Alpine. It's called Hapital Valley, and we have just under 10 acres. We have 14 horses right now, which is quite a bit of horses. Luckily, we have a lot of volunteers.
Yes.
And yeah, we started this, 2 years ago now. So we've been building up this little piece of property with extra stalls, more trails, and all for the horses and our heroes.
So who can come to the ranch? Give us a little bit of what that looks like.
Sure. So veterans, active duty military, first responders, so law enforcement, firefighters, all first responders and their families.
They can come to the ranch and just see the horses, or what do you get to do with them?
So, well, it's interesting. Someone told me the other day, you have the unprogram. I said, the unprogram? So we individually tailor every program to the individual. So some people want to ride, some people don't. Some people don't want to exercise a horse, but they want to learn how to groom a horse. So we start with the very basics with everyone, just a natural horsemanship, learning about the horse, the predator-prey relationship, how to groom, how to exercise if they want to do groundwork, and then finally how to ride if they want to ride.
Anybody who's an animal lover knows how much that can be healing, just to even have your comfort animal. Now you go up that next level with horses and what they do. Let's talk a little bit about the specific, there's almost, I want to say, a science behind it, but what these horses can do for our veterans. I know with PTSD, it's rampant. We have so many suffering from PTSD. Right. What are the common traits that you see with PTSD that are coming into the ranch?
So my husband did a really good job of explaining this one day because he also has been diagnosed with PTSD. So we talk about some common traits, trust, anger, guilt, and depression. And so with the horses, with the trust, they have to be able to work with this horse and have that horse trust them and them trust the horse. You know, that's a 1,200-pound animal.
There's a dance there probably taking place.
Right? And they learn this trust, and it's amazing how they can then use that out in their everyday lives, right, to trust again. And then anger. With the horse, you have to be right there, and you have to push aside all anger, all fear, all doubt, all anxiety, or that horse isn't going to want to pair with you. And that's what the whole goal is to pair and get these heroes and these horses to have a relationship. So they have to work on that. Guilt, what someone has done or what they weren't able to do. Mm-hmm. The horses don't care. They just want to be with you. They don't care what's in your past, what's in your future. They just want to be with you.
They don't have a scorecard there.
Yeah, they don't. There's no judgment. And then also with depression. I mean, you were at the ranch. When you leave that ranch after being there on the property, the quiet, the beauty, and just being with the horses, right, you can't help
You can't leave in a bad mood.
Good. You can't.
You can't. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
And I've seen firsthand the beauty of what this dance looks like in the interaction. And so I would love for our viewers to all have an opportunity to see this and go to your website, or hopefully if you're veteran military that they come out and see you, because it is so beautiful. And one thing that I noticed was there was something that happens when you're, I want to say, in the moment. What have you witnessed with that and how that transition takes place for somebody?
Well, you know, these guys and girls that come out, they could be just deeply scarred, deeply hurting. And they get in this round pen with this horse and they learn how to exercise and do groundwork with the horse. And all of a sudden that horse looks to them and says, you know what, I trust you. You can be my leader. And they'll follow, go straight up to this hero that's standing in the middle of this big round arena and follow them wherever they go. And I've seen veterans and first responders just break down in tears because they're like, oh my gosh, this horse is following me, just like a dog would. Right. And that horse has said, hey, you know what? You're the one I want to be with. And it's amazing.
What a powerful thing that you have brought here that's so unique and so needed. And so
Yes.
I'm really excited that we're able to put this word out there and hopefully get you guys some more support, which we'll talk about in just a second. But I know you've had a couple exciting things we want to mention. You've been able to be featured in a film recently. What happened?
Yes, yes. We had a full day of filming. We're in a documentary called Wounded Heroes. It's
Yes.
out, Michael Geyer
Yes,
and
he's
Silver
been on our
Dove
show.
Productions. Okay, he's amazing. He fell in love with the horses and our veterans and first responders. And so we're going to be featured as one of the resources for veterans with PTSD instead of the mind-altering drugs that they're putting them on. So I've said
How exciting.
it's definitely a God thing, because out of all the equine therapies in the nation he could have chosen, and
He chose
he
you guys.
contacted us, and it is just definitely
Well, it's well deserved. You guys give your heart, sweat, blood, and tears to this ranch, to the horses, and to everybody that comes in and serves. And I want to clear up, it's not just the active duty or the veteran, but it's their families as well, and
Yes.
first responders.
Yes.
So you're bringing in the whole family unit to be a part of this
Yes.
therapy.
Yeah.
How can our viewers get more involved? What is it that you need right now that we can help with?
Well, we definitely need corporate sponsors or sponsors that sponsor a hero to go through our program, or even sponsor a horse, because horses aren't cheap.
They're
They
not
eat
cheap.
a lot of food.
More than
And,
teenagers.
Yeah, they eat quite a bit. So we definitely need that support, because if we have the support, we can bring in more horses, and we can also serve more veterans and first responders. And that's really our goal, is to touch as many lives as we
Yeah.
can. And if I can, one thing that does make us a little bit different is our program's ongoing. We're not 3 weeks or 3 days or 8 sessions, whatever it may be. They can come as many times as they want for as long as they want.
You're supporting the whole life of that
Yes,
veteran,
yes.
which is incredible. Tammy, thank you for all the work that you've done.
Thank
This is
you.
powerful. I hope that everybody goes to your website, checks it out. I hope that they come out to the ranch, make an appointment, come and see you. It is well worth it. Like I said, I firsthand know how worth it is. Thanks for being on the show today. And we
Thank
hope to
you
have
so
you back
much.
soon with some updates.
Definitely. Thank you.
You heard it right here. We have got to support amazing organizations like this, Saddles and Service. Check them out online. Reach out. Go see the ranch. Find out if you can support in any way. And stay tuned for the next segment here on Veterans One.